Okay, so let's dive into this source. It's a bit different today.
Yeah, it's actually an excerpt from a horror podcast. Really narrative driven.
Right, focusing on this, well, this haunted tree story. It's pretty intense.
Mm-hmm. And our goal here is basically to unpack that story.
Exactly. We're looking at the experiences of Ava and Tyler and this tree. We want to pull out the key events, the timeline.
And figure out what the story itself tells us about how this haunting works. Like, what are the rules, the history it presents?
Yeah, what's the playbook? It's like trying to understand the mechanics from the description of what happened.
Reverse engineering the horror, you could say.
I like that. Okay, so it kicks off with Ava and Tyler coming back from an old orchard.
And right away, the source says they were shaken.
Mm-hmm.
So, not a great start.
No, definitely not just a casual walk. Something clearly happened out there already.
Sets the stage, doesn't it?
It really does, and things go bad fast. That same night, Tyler doesn't sleep.
Ava finds him just standing.
Yeah, like 3 a.m., standing by the window, staring out into the woods, super creepy.
Uh-huh.
And he says he heard something. A voice.
From the trees.
From the trees, yeah. But here's the bit that really gets you.
Okay.
It wasn't just in his head. When she gets him back inside, his feet are caked in mud.
Oh, wow. So he was actually out there.
Exactly. He wasn't just hearing it from the window. He had been outside near the trees.
Hmm.
The voice didn't just call him. It, pulled him out.
That physical evidence just makes it so much more real and honestly terrifying.
Totally. And the next day, he's just completely shut down, not working, not eating.
Just sitting there.
Yeah, murmuring. And the source gives us the exact phrase.
What was it?
It's hungry. It remembers me. It's hungry. It remembers me.
It remembers me. That points to something personal, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like the tree locked onto him. And hungry suggests a motive, maybe?
It definitely sounds like it. Like it wants something from him. And then, poof, he's gone.
Just like that.
Ava steps out for just a moment. Here's the front door click, runs out. He's vanished.
No sign at all.
Only one. Those muddy footprints again.
Oh, no. Leading.
Right back into the woods. Towards that tree.
Of course. And this is where it gets even weirder, right?
Yeah. The footprints stop right at the base of this old, gnarled tree. But Tyler's not there.
So what is there?
His name. Tyler. Carved into the bark. Freshly done.
Wow. Like carved how?
Deeply, the source says. Like scraped in with broken fingernails or something raw like that.
Mm.
But that's not even the worst part.
There's more.
Right next to his name, another name is starting to appear. Letter by letter being carved into the wood.
Let me guess.
Ava's.
Ava's name.
Yeah.
The source just says the tree was claiming him. The carving was like marking him and starting on her.
That's incredibly disturbing. An act of possession, almost.
Right. So she understandably bolts back to the house, locks everything up, but it doesn't help.
The haunting follows her.
Inside the house, the whispering starts.
Just random sounds.
No, that's the creepy part. It's calling her name in Tyler's voice.
Oh, that's awful. And it knows things only Tyler would know. It suggests the tree, or whatever's in it, absorbed part of him somehow. His memories.
So it's psychological torture, but also more.
Yeah, physical stuff too. Lights flickering, the walls making the sound like they're breathing,
Breathing walls. Okay.
and shadows under her bed stretching out towards her. The tree's influence wasn't just out there anymore, it was in her safe space.
Crossing boundaries. Actively invading.
So, next morning, she's had enough, tries to get out of town, packs a bag, runs to the car,
And, let me guess, car trouble.
tires slashed. All four.
Oh, con.
And she's dead certain she didn't hear anything overnight.
So it wasn't just random vandals. It was the entity actively stopping her escape,
Seems like it. It's not just waiting, it's taking action.
which is a key part of its behavior, right? It's actively malevolent.
Definitely. So, stuck, she calls a local priest, and luckily,
Can't believe her.
instantly, takes her seriously. His first reaction is basically, oh, that tree, stay away.
So he knows about it. It
Yeah.
has a reputation.
A bad one. And this is where we get some crucial backstory from the narrative. The priest explains its nature.
What does he say?
Two main things. First, it feeds on regret. That's specific.
Regret and emotional vulnerability it targets,
Seems like it. And second, once it remembers you, it never forgets.
which explains why Tyler couldn't shake it. Once it latched on, it was permanent.
And the priest has proof, or at least historical accounts. Old journals, town records.
Go back how far?
Back to 1887, the source says. Records and even, crude drawings of a tree like this one.
Wow. So this has been going on for a long, long time.
Yeah, a pattern. People going missing near the tree over decades, witnesses reporting weird sounds,
What kind of sounds?
strange noises, seeing faces in the bark, even hands reaching out from the roots.
Faces in the bark, hands from the roots.
Okay.
That's pure nightmare fuel.
Tell me about it. And the priest identifies this key repeating element in all the stories.
Delicious.
It lured them back, just like Tyler hearing the voice being drawn out with the muddy feet. It fits perfectly.
So it actively calls to his chosen victims.
Seems that way. So the priest gives her a possible way out, a ritual.
Okay, what does she have to do?
She needs to sever the link, burn something personal of Tyler's right at the base of the tree.
Break the connection somehow. Makes sense in a symbolic way.
But there's a catch, a time limit.
Of course there is.
She has to do it before the next full moon, which gives her only 2 nights.
Adding pressure. Okay.
So Ava waits until the second night, goes back to the orchard. The source really amps up the atmosphere here. Howling wind, dark clouds.
Setting the scene for the confrontation.
Yeah. She takes Tyler's old jacket, the exact one he wore that first day they went there.
Oh, significant item.
Puts it down at the base of the tree, pours kerosene on it, strikes a match.
She actually goes through with it, facing it head on.
She does. And the fire catches the jacket, and then the tree reacts.
How does it, like, shake or...
The source uses a very specific word. It didn't just creak, it didn't crackle from the heat,
What did it do?
according to the account. It screamed.
Screamed. Like an actual scream.
That's what it says, a scream, not a tree sound, an entity sound.
Wow. Okay. That's quite an ending for the excerpt.
Right, so looking back at everything this narrative lays out,
Mm-hmm.
you can kind of piece together its methods, according to this story anyway.
Yeah, there's a definite pattern. It seems to latch on, maybe through that regret the priest mentioned, or just proximity.
And once it does, it remembers you permanently. It's not a passing thing.
Right, it never forgets. And it's active, not passive. It lures people back, like Tyler.
And it can project itself, haunt places beyond the tree, like Ava's house. It's not tied just to the physical spot.
Plus the physical marking, carving the names. That's a really direct, possessive act.
It really is. And the history suggests it's been doing this, claiming victims, for potentially centuries.
It's interesting how distilling a story like this, even a fictional horror one, reveals its own internal logic. You see the rules it sets up for itself.
Yeah, you pull out the structure from the chaos. It gives you something, well, something terrifyingly concrete to understand about the threat described. Like finding the monster's instruction manual within the tale itself.
Exactly. Makes the threat clearer, even if that clarity is horrifying.
And thinking about where this source cuts off with that scream, it just leaves you hanging, doesn't it?
Definitely. So many questions.
Yeah, like what did that scream mean? Did the ritual work? Did she break the link, or did she just make it really, really angry?
Or maybe provoke it even more.
Yeah.
And what about Ava? Her name was being carved.
Yeah.
Is that inevitable now?
Or is there still a chance for her? We don't know from this piece. It leaves you wondering what happens next, doesn't it?